Main indicators were huge for the middle of the market in September in Steamboat, and there is some good news on the inventory front. Hi, this is John James with the James team at REMAX Partners, and I'm coming to you with yet another Steamboat market update. And this time we're again touching the middle of the market, $750,000 to $2 million. And we're doing the month of September 2020. And as I said, numbers were huge for the main indicators, but one that was not was the median sold price. It actually stayed dead even with where it was last year. It was at $1,055,000. So then the other two numbers had to be pretty substantial. And of course they were. The number of sales went from 196 in September of 2019 all the way up to 260. So that's a 32.7% jump in what was going on. And sales volume, this is a biggie. We went from a little over 224,600,000 to 298,722,482. That's a 33% increase in what's going on. Crazy, crazy numbers. That is pretty wild, wacky stuff, as Johnny Carson used to say. But let's get into the inventory, and these numbers at first look a little bleak, but there is some hope. Starting with the days on market. Days on market went from 67 days all the way down to 57 days with a 14.9% drop. And as I've been saying, now some of that, some of that older inventory is starting to get under contract. That's bringing, and the new stuff, that's going quickly. So yeah, the days on market came down quite a bit. The month supply, it went from 7.8 months in September of 2019 all the way down to 5.2 months. So it went from a buyer's market to a seller's market in the span of a year, and that's down 33.3%. So down a third from where it was last year. And then, for active listings, they were down quite a bit too. And it went from 141 listings down to 103. That's down 27%. Where there's hope is in the new listings. We had 366 new listings. That's up 12.3% from the 326 we saw same time last year. Now it's not catching up to those active listings, but it is nice to see some new listings, more new listings coming on the market than what we have seen before. As far as value is concerned, the sales to list price ratio dropped about 0.4%. So now it's at 96.4%. So if you had it listed for 100,000, you were getting it at 96,400. Obviously, we're in the higher end of that market, so that's that's still a pretty substantial chunk of what's going on. Price reductions, it dropped 50%. It was 40 last year, 20 this year. Again, what I've been saying is there hasn't been that much time for these listings to be on for them to reduce their price. So that is an indicator of a pretty strong market as well. And then the future tells us that things are looking pretty good for October. 243 pending listings in the month of October last year. This year it is now at 397. So that is a 63.4% increase in what was going on last year. And then finally, the back on markets. This one we've been seeing happening quite a bit. Not so much in this market. Last year there were 11 properties, 11 contracts that fell out in September of 2019. This year it is 18. That is up 38.8%, which is a lot, but it's still not as bad as some of the others, seeing those increase of the contracts falling through. So there we go with the middle of the market. We're going to touch on the luxury market next time, $2 million and up, and we'll get into that very shortly. If you have any questions, please give me a buzz at 970-846-0797. Text me, leave a comment in the video, or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com. Be certainly happy to help you out. Take care. We'll talk to you next time.